This podcast is certified fresh. freshmediaworks.com.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Marketing Drive. I am Chris Doelle, and going through an intersection and somebody, don't you hate it when somebody stopped when they don't have a stop sign and it just totally gums up the work? Well, that's the situation I just got out of. Anyway, this is the Marketing Drive where I basically use my commute to talk about some marketing subject. And as you can see, I don't edit. You get what you get, right? I want to talk about copywriting. I don't know how much you know about copywriting. It's one of those things that people who are copywriters get it. People who are not copywriters usually think, copywriting's voodoo. But I forget where I heard the saying, but I believe it. The saying is the difference between a $1 bill and a $100 bill is what is said on the sales pitch. And, think about it. You can say, I'm not going to come up with a $1 example. I can't think that way. It really pays to take a look at your copy. Take a look when you write a flyer or a banner ad, something like that. Anything that the world is going to see and hopefully take a call to action to do something. Purchase a product, service, pick up a phone call, do whatever, go to your website, whatever it is you're asking them to do, pay attention to what you see on your copy. The number one is what I've mentioned there already, the call to action. If it doesn't tell them what to do, if it doesn't suggest pick up the phone and call now, if it doesn't say order now, then it's not going to happen. I mean, sure, it'll happen if somebody desperately is already sold on you and already sold on what it is you want, then yeah, they'll find a way to get to you. They'll ignore bad copy to get to you and make a purchase. But if they're a looky-loo or they're on the fence or they're trying to decide whether they need your product or service, you need that call to action. You definitely need that. Plus, you also need it to be clear. And when I say clear, I mean the message itself on the ad, or I'm just going to call it an ad so I don't have to say ad or flyer or banner or whatever. I'm just going to say the ad copy. The ad copy needs to be very clear. Here is what you offer. Here is what they get out of it. And focus it all on them. Don't focus. Don't. I can't say don't enough on this. Don't focus on why you're so great. Nobody cares why you're great. Nobody gives a flip about the 20 years of experience you've got on it. Sure, they'll use that to justify their purchase later. But first, they have to want it. And for them to want what you have, they need to know how it can benefit them. That's it. Cut and dry. Later, like I said, they'll justify their actions by looking at various things. But at the end of the day, it's all about what's in it for them. So make sure your ad copy tells them clearly what's in it for them, tells them clearly what the next step is, how to move forward, how to consummate this relationship, how to take that next step and have a transaction with you. And then one tiny aside, make sure it's legible. Don't use fancy fonts because you think they look cool. Hold it away. Take it 10 feet away from you, 20 feet away from you. See if you can read it. And again, I'm not saying just big, bold letters, but it should be easy to read. You've got seconds. You've got, as the attention span of America continues to dwindle, you have fractions of seconds to interest people. So I could do tons of shows on what actually goes into an ad, but let's just wrap this one up by saying make it clear, make it benefit them, and definitely make sure there's a call to action. All right, this has been the Marketing Drive. Don't forget, you can call that voicemail line, 713-568 6361. Please call the voicemail line because I want some feedback. I want somebody else's voice on this show. So give that number a call. Again, 713-568-6361. Again, this has been The Marketing Drive. I am Chris Doelle reminding you to keep it real.
You've been listening to The Marketing Drive with Chris Doelle. To learn more about how Chris can help your company get more customers, call 713-269-4620 or visit us on the web at freshmediaworks.com.